everyone, welcome back to Risky Business. I'm Adam Miller with VGM Insurance. Today we're going to talk about a few best practices to consider when hiring an independent contractor to do work for your business. Subcontractors play an important part across any industry. They provide specialized work when needed, from carpentry or plumbing to professional services. However, hiring a subcontractor can pose certain pitfalls that need to be addressed. When you hire a subcontractor, it's essentially like hiring a regular employee. They are, for all purposes, an extension of your business and your reputation. Here's a few tips to help manage your risk and your cost. It's important to pre-qualify the subcontractor before you hire them. Do they have a good reputation? Do they have references you can contact? Obtain certificates of insurance and ask to be named as an additional insured on their policy to make sure there is a clean differentiation on whose policy is responsible if a claim happens. Do they have liability insurance that covers any property damage or bodily injury that might happen on the job? If not, your business could be held liable for the work they do and any claims that could arise. Do they have their own workers' compensation policy that covers themselves and any employees they may have? If not, you're very likely going to have to pay for any additional payroll at audit time on your work comp policy. If a subcontractor that you hire does have their own workers' compensation policy and they can provide you with a valid certificate of insurance that will cover the period of time that they're working for you, then there should be no additional charge to you on your workers' comp policy at audit time. But you may ask, what if they don't have work comp or they aren't required to carry it? Just remember, just because a subcontractor may be a sole proprietor, for example, and not required to carry work comp insurance in your state doesn't mean that you're off the hook. When they're doing work for you most of the time, the subcontractor becomes known as a statutory employee. The rules that apply to them individually do not always apply to another party hiring them to do the work. If your insurance company would have to pay a claim for any injuries the subcontractor may have, then that insurance company is allowed to collect the proper premium for it. Finally, have a signed agreement in place with the subcontractor that clearly outlines expectations as far as payment, completion dates of the project, insurance requirements, and site safety. Remember, VGM Insurance is here to help you navigate through all types of these decisions and to help you manage your risk. Tune in again for more risky business tips or reach out to any member of our team. Thanks for watching.